Found an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And wow, I feel like I haven't been live in a few days and it feels kind of weird. Let me make sure I am all set up. It looks like I'm all set up. So I am going live on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, three places on Facebook, my page, my group, and the company page. And so let me know where you're watching this from. If you're watching this, type in the comments what platform you are watching this on so I can get a feel for what platform is doing the best. But anyway, we're here to talk about getting you new email subscribers on a consistent basis. And the cool thing about what I'm about to teach you is that it won't only get you email subscribers, it'll also get you new sales. And so some of you may be wondering, why are we talking about email subscribers? Well, your email list is super important. What if LinkedIn shuts down? What if Instagram shuts down? What happens if something happens on one of these platforms you don't like and you didn't spend the months and years collecting the email addresses from people that like you and that follow you on these platforms? Your email subscribers are your true fans. Those are the people that want the things you have to offer and they want to hear what you have to say. And so you want to do your due diligence in having those email subscribers in a place like Active Campaign or MailChimp or wherever you feel comfortable. I happen to use both of those platforms. And so what I'm going to teach you is 5 steps to get 60 or more email subscribers in 30 days. And obviously, you can do more than that depending on how you implement this system. Now, I'm going to go through it with you. It's not going to feel like steps because I'm just going to be talking you through it because it's all in my head. But I did write the 5 steps down. So at the end, I can kind of go back and say, hey, this is step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But first, I just want to talk you through it because it's up here in my head. So one of the problems I see with the clients that I work with is they are scared to email their list because they think people are going to unsubscribe. So while this video is not about mindset, which is something we cover in the Power Your Research program, I do want to make one small note before we get started. People that unsubscribe from your mailing list is a good thing because those are people that don't want what you have to offer. They don't want to hear from you anymore, and that is okay. You only want people on your newsletter that actually want to be there, that you can actually help and add value to in exchange for money, the thing that you're serving, or just giving them value because they're your target audience and you care about that audience and you want to help them. So, mindset shift, do not be scared to email your list just because you're scared people will unsubscribe. A lot of people unsubscribe and then they come back. So, let's jump in. Now, what I'm about to teach you, I'm going to be using Instagram as the example, but you can implement this process on any of the platforms. So, as we go through it, if Instagram is not a place that you want to run this system through, that's fine. You're just going to tailor and alter these steps to the platform that you choose, to the content in the thing that you're selling. And my computer is about to die, so give me a second to plug this bad boy in before I go kapoof and disappear on you. All right. Boom. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so the the first thing you have to understand is the lead magnet. I don't even want to call it a lead magnet because it sounds very markety, but you need to have something of value that people want. And when I say something of value, it actually has to really be of value, not a little ebook that you took a day to put together or got from some white label site. Something that is truly, truly valuable. So over on Instagram, the thing that I give away for free is actually the best book that I have ever written. and it's called Nina's Whisper. It's a fiction book, and it is hands down the best book that I have ever written. I actually use it as a lead magnet. And again, I hate to call it that because it sounds markety. Like, I really just want people to read this book. And so I give them the entire book, the digital version, for free, right? The book is like $15 on Amazon, but my lead magnet is the book. So take your time and create something that is truly of value to the types of people that you are trying to reach. This is crucial. You don't want to skimp on this step, because when you use this as a lead magnet, you want to truly, with conviction, be able to tell somebody, hey, I'm giving you this thing for free, but it is really valuable. And here's why. Because people are giving free stuff away all over the place online in order to get people into their sales funnel and their sequences. And a lot of it, quite frankly, is junk. And we don't need any more junk, right? So think and work on something very valuable that you can give your target audience. So here's how this system works. On Instagram, everybody that follows me on Instagram, as soon as they hit the follow button and they follow me, they get a message from me that says, thank you. Thank you for following me. And as a thank you, I am giving you a gift. And this gift is the best book that I have ever written, but I am giving it to you for free. And you can get this free book by clicking this link. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh my goodness, you have to do this for everybody that follows you. The answer is yes, but there is a shortcut. On Instagram, there is a saved reply function. And the way it works is you just type in the first three letters of whatever you call this saved message, and then it'll fill in the entire message for you. So it's literally like the click of a few buttons to send this message to all of the new people that follow me. So every 3 days I go in, look through my notifications to every person that's followed me. I click those three buttons and send the saved message. Now, this is psychology. Psychology is at play when you're selling things and getting people to engage with you and all of that. So think about it. In this message, I tell them, hey, this is not just any book. This is the best book I've ever written. That's what I say to them in that first message, so they understand that the thing is valuable. And I know I keep harping on this point, but it's really, really important. I don't want you to be using this to give away trash. So people are very thankful when I give them this book. As soon as they click on the link, it asks them for their email address. And once they give me their email address, the book automatically gets sent to them. Now, if you want to know the different tools that I use to automate all of this stuff, just let me know in the chat or send me a message, and I'm happy to share that with you. But all of this is automated. Automate this as much as you can, because you don't want to have to be doing too much work on your own, so that you can keep up with this method. So they get the download immediately. And when in that email, when they get the download, there's a button to click to get the download. But I say in that email, hey, this book is free. I only ask you one favor, and that favor is for you to read the first page. I just need you to read the first page of this book. Now, this is where self belief becomes really important. I know that anybody or most people that read the first page of this book will want to keep reading. That is how good the first page of this book is. That is how much I believe in this book and how it will motivate people to actually read the entire book. I also let them know that, hey, you can read this entire book in 3 hours. So this is letting them know that, hey, it's not even going to take you this long to read this entire story. But the psychology of it is, I can now ask them for this favor to read the first page because I have given them something of value. So psychologically, when someone gives you something, you feel like you owe them. You at least at minimum feel like they're a good person. Like, wow, this book is $12, $15 on Amazon, and she's giving it to me for free. An entire book that took me 2 years to complete, right? They can, it's the conviction, it's the self-belief, it's the psychology behind it all. So now people follow me, they get this message, they give me their email address in exchange for this very valuable thing. As soon as they give me their email address, that's a new subscriber on my list. And in my list, they're tagged, so I know and can always keep track of the people that subscribed through this method, because there's different methods to subscribe to my email list, and different people can go through different sequences. Now, after they get on the list, they get the book. I have it set up for 7 days later. Another email goes out to this individual person. And these are not mass emails. It's a sequence for each individual person. 7 days, they get another email. And in this email, I'm saying, hey, remember that book I gave you 7 days ago? One, I want to make sure that you got it. And if you didn't get it, here's a link to download it again, right? And two, if you like the book, here's a link to Amazon for you to leave a review. So now I'm getting subscribers and I'm getting people to leave reviews. And up to this point, they haven't spent any money. And if you're selling a book or anything else, reviews are crucial. And so not 100% of people that go through this method are going to leave a review, but a good percentage are. So they leave a review, but also in this email that I send after 7 days, I say, hey, I'm a writer and I want to be a full-time writer. And I cannot do that if people like you don't actually buy my books. Here's the link to Amazon's purchase page for this book. The book is in different formats. You can do audio or you can do paperback. Please consider purchasing the book. And again, psychologically, this person has given me this free book. If they read the book or even some of the book, they know that the book is good. Psychologically, they're probably going to at least think about spending $12 to buy the book. There's an extra thing you can do in here that I'm not going to talk about on this video, but if you're interested in learning some different methods at this point in this sequence, just drop a comment or send me a message, and I'm happy to record an additional video to elaborate on some of the things I'm talking about here. Now, about once a month, I send a group email to all of those new people that subscribe. So let's say in 30 days, 60 new people subscribed using the method that I just taught you. Now I'm going to send a monthly email. You don't have to do this part, but people need to see messages multiple times before they take action. So I'll send a group email saying, hey, something like, hey, just checking in. I want to know if you did get a chance to read the book. If you did, click here, leave a review. If you didn't, hey, here's the link to the book again. And I really would like it if you purchase the book. It really, really helps me reach my goal of being a full-time writer. Right. So just another follow-up email. So in this sequence, they're getting one email with the free download. They're getting an email 7 days later, reminder email plus call to action, and then they're getting a third email. So all in all, people are only getting 3 emails from you, and that's not a lot. Like I know some people that sell things that email their list every week, multiple times a week. And so if people unsubscribe on that third email, that's okay. But you have to follow up because people get busy. I was walking into the living room to talk to my mom, to show my mom something the other day, and something happened. I think my son asked me something or something. And I completely forgot that I had even walked in the room to initially show her something, right? So think about it. People could be in the process of downloading your book and their partner walks in the room, or they could have been in the process of purchasing your thing, and then they have to use the bathroom. Like any number of things could happen that people forget, and then they just go on with the rest of their day. So sending a follow-up email is important because some of them are like, oh yeah, I did want to do that thing. I actually forgot. Let me go in here and buy this thing now. So if you follow that sequence and you think better in steps, I've written it down into 5 steps. I'm going to read off to you based on what I just shared. I did give you 5 steps in there, but the first one is create a lead magnet of value. Let people know how valuable it is. Second step, send a message to get them to give you your email address in exchange for this valuable thing. Third step, they get the book. I ask them to read the first page, right? That's the favor I'm asking them in exchange for this free thing. Fourth step, send a follow-up email in 7 days. Hey, did you get the book? If not, here's a link to the book. Can you do me a couple of things? Leave a review, doesn't cost you anything, or purchase the book. Tell them why you want them to purchase the book, right? They can be a part of your vision, your dreams, your goals, and what you want to do in the world. Fifth step, once a month, email that entire group saying, hey, just checking in. Did you like the book? If you did, leave a review. If you want to support me and the work I do, here's the purchase link. In that last email that you send to the group, you can do a number of different things in there. You can send them to some of your other offerings. Like I can easily adjust this email to say, hey, if you like what I'm doing, like join my Patreon and become a member and support me on a monthly basis, and here are all the perks that you get. I'm probably gonna go in and update that last email that I send to people. um get them to engage with you. Say, hey, email me and tell me your thoughts about the book. I really personally just want to know kind of what you think. You can also, in that last group email, send a poll, right? Get some information out of your target audience. Hey, what types of stuff do you want to see on my email list that will keep you on the list and add value to your life? Like, get some additional information from them, because you always want to be doing research on the people that are already engaging with you. All right. This was a long one, y'all. This was 15 minutes. I gave you some real value. So go ahead, use this method for 30 days on the platform of your choice. I use this on Instagram. Maybe start out there. Message me. Let me know your results. All right. Again, my name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company. And I hope you have an amazing day.